What's up YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I draw realistic hair. So let's just dive into the video, and please like the video, subscribe and all that. Alright, so I'm using charcoal powder, and what I do first is I take some of the powder with my paintbrush, and that's what you can see me doing in the video. I use my paintbrush to apply charcoal powder onto the paper, just to give it like a base before I start using the pencils to bring out the form of the hair, the directions of the strands and everything. So that's how I like to work. I like to just create a foundation, so and I'm not worrying about where the directions of the strands are going. I'm just using the paintbrush just to get some charcoal onto the paper before I go with my pencils. So now you can see I'm using my pencils to create like the direction of the strands, where the directions of the strands are going, where they meet and all that. And this is also going to give the hair some form. You can tell where the highlights are going to be and all that. Now I'm using a charcoal pencil in this video. I use both charcoal pencils and pastel pencils in this video, but however, if you don't have pastel pencils, that's fine. You don't have to use pastel pencils. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. It's just preference. Sometimes I just switch. And so what you can see me using right now is a Conti Paris charcoal pencil, and that's what I'm using. I use it for the dark corners of the hair, just to show where the darker shadows in the hair are going to be. Then after that, I smooth everything with the paintbrush. That's what you see me doing right now, just to make everything look soft and even and looking nice. So now you can see the form of the hair building. You can see we have some idea of where the directions of the strands are going, where they meet, where the highlights are going to be. So this is just the basic foundation to what I follow when I'm drawing my hair. Just break everything down to like simple steps. First of all, get the base layer. Secondly, use your charcoal pencils to indicate like the directions of the strands, where the highlights are going to be. So wherever is going to be like darker, you use more charcoal in there. Wherever is going to be lighter with the highlights, you just ease up with your charcoal. And after that, you blend everything together. Then it starts to come up. You start to see the form of the hair. Then you now know where you're going to add your highlights, where your shadows are going to be, and all that. So you see me repeating the same process, and yeah. So at this point, I haven't even added any highlights into the hair yet, but you can still have an idea of where the highlights are going to be and where the shadows are going to be. Alright, so now I'm adding in some highlights, and the pencil I'm using here is a gray pastel pencil. I'm not using a white charcoal pencil. You can use a white charcoal pencil, you can use your erasers. I just prefer using pastel pencils with my charcoal. Like I said, sometimes I switch, sometimes I don't. You don't really necessarily need pastel pencils to make your hair look realistic. It's just something I like. I just like the feel of the pastel sometimes. So I'm using a pastel pencil to create those highlights in the hair. So now with these little 3 to 4 steps I gave you with the building of the foundation, then using the charcoal pencils to indicate the strands and the directions and the shadows and all that, then blending everything together before adding the highlights. These are the principles I use throughout drawing my hair. And yeah, so I'm just going to leave the video to play out, and you guys can just see the rest of the hair as I build everything up. Now before I go, these videos are going to be sped up. They are sped up obviously, but if you want access to like the real-time videos, they are going to be on my Patreon, and the link to my Patreon is in my description. It's just $3 a month, and you have access to all my real-time videos. I'm going to try and upload every day onto my Patreon and my YouTube. However, the YouTube videos are going to be a little bit sped up, and the Patreon videos are going to be real-time videos where you can see me doing everything in normal time and understand better in case the time-lapse videos are too fast for you. And there's also another way of supporting me. It's just $3 a month. So yeah, I'm going to let the video run out, and thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the video. you.